Lindsay and this is Harper, and today we're here to tell you the importance of eating clean and making sure you implement an exercise routine into your daily regimen. It was December 31st of 2018 and I'd woken up that morning and I was tired, I was depressed, I was so unhappy with the way I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I knew that some changes had to be made. With those changes, they had to come in small increments, and I couldn't do anything too crazy at once, but simply by watching what I put in my body and making sure that I go to the gym at a minimum of 4 days a week, my life has completely changed for the better. I'm 8 months in, I've dropped 5% body fat, I've lost countless inches, my BMI is finally at a good level for someone of my age and my height. Should be getting at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise a week. There's over 10,000 minutes in a week, so hitting that target of 150 shouldn't be a big deal. 23% of US adults are exercising regularly. When I started this project, I asked around to some of my family members and friends about why they didn't work out, and the three most common phrases I heard is that they didn't have the money for a gym membership, they didn't have the time, and at the end of the day they were too tired. Just a quick to shut all those things down, not having money for a gym membership, as long as you have access to a phone, a computer, a library, you can go and search on YouTube or articles about at-home workouts that you can do with no equipment, completely free. There are days when I don't want to go to the gym, so I get her and we go for a walk for at least 30 or 45 minutes, and that's my time spent that day. When people say they're too tired, working out helps with fatigue, and I'll go more so into that on the next. The phrase is that you don't have time, and my response back to that is, how can you afford to not have time to take care of yourself? I recently have been having to go to the chiropractor, and I've been complaining because I've been having to go weekly, and it was $50. And I made a comment to my mom of, I can't afford to do that. I cannot afford to spend $50 to $100 a week on the chiropractor. And she looked at me and she basically said, how can you afford not to take care of yourself? So that's kind of shaped the way that I've viewed the gym and people exercising. And then just some facts that I read on health. Okay, going back to, one of the most common phrases I've heard about people being too tired to go to the gym, exercising regularly helps raise your energy levels. It's been proven to help people who suffer from serious illnesses or true fatigue, where, they struggle with it every day. Working out helps your mood, it gets your endorphins flowing. It's been proven to help people who suffer from anxiety and depression feel better. The third most common phrase I heard is people said they did not have time to go to the gym. And like I said before, you can't afford to not have time to take care of yourself. Simply by getting that 150 minutes of exercise in a week, you are reducing your chance of developing chronic illnesses due to not working out. Moving on to the next, obviously, food is fuel, so what you put in your body is so important. They do recommend that 50% of your diet comes from fruit and vegetables, 25% from protein, and the other 25% from whole grain and carbohydrates. I feel like in today's society, people are jumping on the fad diets at the time, and they're doing the detox teas, and they're doing, whatever is popular at that given time when they go to change their diet. I'm not here to tell you that anyone is right, wrong, or indifferent. I think it's important for everyone to do their research before jumping on any kind of bandwagon, especially if you have a health condition, if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, whatever your case may be. 20% of Americans in every single state are overweight. The South and the Midwest being the highest, they have the highest number of people who are obese. When you are obese, you are running the risk of developing illnesses just like if you don't work out, and those can be stroke, cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. Eating clean, I feel like everyone thinks that it has to be this huge, big, complicated process, and it doesn't. You really just need to do your research. Everybody is different, truly. And the second thing I can recommend is meal prep. If the food's there, you have no excuse but not to grab it and go and be on with your day. Like I said before, food is fuel, so do not deprive yourself of the things you want. There's also a direct correlation with that is these people go on these crazy fad diets. They don't eat what they like and they're not happy. So when they do have those cheat days, it turns into binge eating, which is the worst thing that you could possibly do for yourself. My uncle told me a long time ago that, you know, one salad won't make you skinny and one piece of pizza won't make you fat. So food is fuel, you need it, but just be smart with your choices. Said it twice now, but you truly can't afford to not take care of yourself. Even if you're the only person in your family who's working out, eating clean, be the motivation for them to make a change. You know, I've heard the quote too, if you look good, you feel good, and that is true. And food is not the enemy. So overall, it's just imperative that even if you do it for you, your kids, your spouse, your brother, your mom, whoever it may be, but just remember that the only workout that you're going to regret is the one you didn't do. So Harper and I wish you luck on your journey.